address at 999. Yeah. B-A-B. I need to stop introducing myself like that. Any sweat. Today I want to talk about Gumi, Brave Frontier. Specifically, I'm not talking about the game Brave Frontier. I'm talking about the health of the company that is making Brave Frontier, that is providing it for us, which is Gumi for the global, alum for the Asian, for lack of a better term. But I'm not talking about alum. I'm talking about Gumi. Gumi, Gumi. I wonder if it's really Gumi, or do they say Jumi? Who knows what they say? I don't know what the hell they say. Gumi. Anyway, oh, I forgot. When you show the Brave Frontier pic, you're supposed to have the music and everything. So oh, here you go. So we're gonna talk about Brave Frontier, Gumi, the health of this company, because as a mobile game, I like Brave Frontier. I've been playing it for 2 years. I think since 2014. At 2 years, a little bit over 2 years, and actually, I kind of cut back on my play because they've been very aggressively trying to get my money, and I don't. It's too aggressive, okay? It's too aggressive. It's to where they are. Their techniques are to making every character, like I have. Let's see that pic. This is an old pic, so it's not. Put that pic up again. It says 540 units. Right now, I have more than 540 units. Okay, I have more than that. So 540 units, and I can't put together a good team to address the content that they're coming out with, especially the newer content. Because what they do is they make all those 540. Actually, I think there's over 1,000 units. I'm talking about older units, old units like the Alpha batch, and back, right? So there's more than that. I don't have all those units. There's a massive amount of units. All of them suck ass because what Gumi does with their game, which they call gotcha. It's called a gotcha game, and I don't know what the term gotcha means. I could look it up, but I don't give a shit. But I don't know what it means, but I know what it means to me. It means casino, gambling, dopamine hype game, right? It's a game that plays on uh, innate your innate feeling it's almost like crack, okay? And people don't realize that you need to be a winner, right? People don't realize that you need to win, and they know that, and they play on that. Okay, so what they do is they make you a loser, and this is a lot of these so-called free-to-play games is really bad with the mobile games. They know you want to win. You want to be able to keep up with the Joneses, right? You want to keep up with the current content. You want to be able to to talk everybody on an even level, right? Or else you feel down. The chemicals, it affects the chemicals in your body. It's it's psychological. You feel down. You feel depressed. You feel, it doesn't feel good to your body, right? So they play on that. It's a behavioral thing that they know about, and the average gamer doesn't know that. All they know is, I better do this summon. I better summon because I need. I'm trying to get past this, and I can't. Oh, you better get the Juno Cedar. Oh, Juno Cedar. Yeah, you got to summon. Better pay for some gems. Okay, that is the game that they play, and they play that game. That's how they make their money, by making the content too hard for your current setup, your current characters. They make characters useless and ineffective. Then they go, "Hey guys, here's a new summon: the Divine Summon Gate, the Great Summon Gate, the Special Summon Gate, the Booty Summon Gate. You can summon right out the booty of the gods." They want you to summon, and most people, the jewels that you collect playing the game is not going to be enough to get those summons, because the summon is random. Okay, you pay money for random shit. They recently got a flack over lowering the summon rates for some of the best characters. When I say best, I mean the actually useful ones. Because you get a lot of duplicates and crap for your money, right? And another thing I want to explain, or anybody wants to chime in on this, is that like a lot of people come in and say, "Well, it's free to play, and you can earn gems and stuff. You don't have to pay for them." Like I was like, well, technically yes, you can earn gems, but not. That's not infinite. Okay, the way you earn gems is by playing the new content that you haven't played before. Once you played that content, you can't go back and play it again and earn another gem. Okay, so after a while, you run out of content. And the situation that you run into is the content that you have left is too strong for you to get past, because you don't have the proper heroes, right? In order to get the proper heroes, you have to summon. In order to summon, you have to get jewels. You can't get jewels because you ran out of content. Okay, and that can happen very easy. They don't give a lot of free jewels out anymore either. Okay, at one point they used to give out a lot of free jewels, depending on your level and status and all that crap. They stopped doing that. Okay, so you get a sign-in, like a sign-in jewel bonus, but that's not crap. That ain't shit. They don't hardly give you anything. So and they raise it, and they constantly raising up the amount of jewels that you need for the characters that you need to pass the new content. Okay, they've got like this thing that's been going on where the alpha batch and below, but that's an old batch that won't get you what you need. You will not be able to pass the content with those old ass characters. But those jewels. They ask for less jewels for that. They also had through the challenge arena, at a certain point you could earn some jewels and shit, but that shit is, by the time you earn the jewels, is ridiculous. I remember one time, they have like leagues, that you did, like levels, and as you go past through each level, you get more and more. Now they done added like 1,000,000 levels to it, so it's like fucking crap. And also there's equipment that you used to be able to get. They would offer it for sale in an exchange shop, which is not cash based, right? And they would offer it for levels in the challenge arena, but they took that, as they added levels, they made that equipment go almost out of reach, like a shield called Heavenly Bud, which is increases your spark damage. I don't know if everybody knows about that, but anyway, I'm just talking about really effective equipment is out of reach. Okay, so I'm sorry I got so far into how the game mechanics work, but what I'm saying is basically that their model is dependent on keeping you from advancing. Now, it went from making it hard. See, when it's just hard to advance, that's okay, you can grind. But now it's not hard to advance now. What it is impossible. almost, and without you pulling some money out of your wallet. And I don't care if they need money or whatever. They should have stuck to the old model where it's like, yeah, it's difficult. So some people will grind, some people will pay. Instead of this model where no, you gonna pay. You gonna pay because you're gonna pay or you're gonna quit. That's what this is, and basically that's where I am. I'm like, I'm not paying no more. I'm not paying no damn money. I'm quitting. Okay, so I just said all that to set this up because their financial situation is what's leading to the way that they're doing business, the way that they're modeling their gameplay. Okay, it has a lot to do with it. Like, let's go into their this report from Reuters. Reuters is not a fly-by-night company. Okay, they're very reliable, and they're talking about them expecting a loss quarter 4 of fiscal year 2016 of 250 million yen. That's like $35 in U.S. Right? That's terrible. That's terrible. That'll take them down. $35. Oh shit. Anyway, yeah, they're looking at 250 million yen loss by 2016. And then look at what they say, how they put it. It's recorded for loss on arrangement of overseas subsidiaries. Right? So, overseas subsidiaries, which may have a lot to do with them shutting down studios in Canada, Sweden, Germany, Austin, and Hong Kong, which is not technically overseas, but I guess Japanese considered Chinese as overseas, whatever. Yes, so they shut down all these studios, and this was in April. And when you shut down studios, you don't shut down studios because you're making money. You shut down studios because you fucking up. This one in Canada didn't even produce any game or anything. It shut it down. And they're going on into the VR content. See, right here. Been rebooting itself. Rebooting from what? Rebooting from fucking up. That's what. With a $50 million fund for investing in VR content. So they're going into speculative ventures now. That $50 million might kick them in the ass if that VR shit don't come through. Alright? It's a shame. In 2014, see, they depicted Brave Frontier as a worldwide success. But now, 2016, studio suffered an untimely demise without a single game to his name. Well, they're talking about the Vancouver studio. That's just ridiculous. What are they doing? What were they doing? They're just wasting their money, right? Wasting money. And why? Because they're looking for a profit that they cannot possibly get because they burn their customer base out. They burn it out. People like me, like if I spent a whole bunch of money on their summoning, on getting characters and everything to play their content. At a certain point, I have a cutoff. I don't. It's not infinite. I don't have an infinite amount to be paying Gumi. Okay, I don't have an infinite amount. At a certain point, I mean, like, well, this motherfucking company is like giving money to a crackhead. Fuck that shit. Every time I give you some money, you turn around, you get your hand back out again, but you're not letting me proceed. You're not letting me get any further in the game. So why should I give you more money? And nobody, people are getting tired of paying them money and not getting anything back out of it. So so yeah, this is their state. This just not a few months ago this year is this is the state that they're in. Okay. And over here, they're talking about them. They're talking about they want to recover fast, following 100 jobs fast fail in Japan. That's another 100 jobs that they had to cut. Um, yeah, and the key word here is restructuring. Restructuring. You know what restructuring means? Restructuring means that they have fucked up so bad that they have to start from scratch. That's what restructuring means. Anytime you see restructuring um, in reference to a company, that means the shit has hit the fan, done fucked up. And oh here's the American. I guess this is the American USD 3.5 million operating loss for fiscal year 2014 to 2015 period. Oh, that's last year. Actually, that turned out to I could have sworn it turned out to be 5 million. When was this written? Oh, this was written last. Oh, okay. It was more than that was written last March. So it ended up being 5 million. They lost $5 million last year, and they're still losing money because of their practices. See, as they lose money, they get tighter. The gameplay. They start clamping down on the players that they need to get money from instead of saying, "Hey, we're going to give you more," and then hopefully the gamers will be so happy that they put money into the game. They go, "Oh no, we're going to even give you less. We're going to make it harder on you, and try to squeeze money out of your ass." That's their failure. And the reason I say failure is because of this. Their performance. Let's make sure that's them. Their performance index is just terrible. Uh, do, 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 do. Let's see what I need to do here. Oh, what are the dates? September 16th to October. Yeah, this is what we want to do. See, that last view was a month, 1 month view. This is from 2014, December 2014 to today, October 4th, 2016. As you see, it's their stock performance steadily going down, steadily going down, and with each time as their stock goes down, they're taking away features, and it goes down some more. And take away more features, goes down some more. Make it harder for you to play, goes down some more. Made it harder, make you have to summon more characters, goes down some more. Make the content too hard for you, goes down some more. People are leaving in droves. Okay. Here's another view of their stock performance. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, look at that, 776 Japanese yen, down, minus 39%. Okay. Oh, they got a little teeny jump right here. Ooh. But it's nothing like over here. You're going to the 1 year time frame. Look at this. This was the good times back here. And this is when they were really supporting and making the game fun. Back here. Back. And as you see in the 5 year time frame, It just goes down and down. And it's their fault because they don't know how to react when their stock goes down. When they start losing money, they react the opposite of how they should react. Instead of making the making the game more approachable and more fun, they make the game hard and frustrating and irritating. In order to, like it's not working anymore for them to play these games, the same game that they were playing, the same strategy is not working anymore. And it's obvious by looking at their stock and looking at the money they keep losing every year. They have to do something fresh and new, and they have to make the game fun again. And they're going to have to start giving people stuff, the opposite of what they've been doing. Start giving people, the players, stuff, and start making their content approachable, because you make the content so that people cannot get past it, and people will get frustrated and just leave. And that's been your issue, Gumi. You better wake up. Better listen. You got a great game, but if you don't administrate the game properly, it doesn't matter how good the game is. It's going to die. People can't. People are not going to continue to support a game that they cannot play. Okay, so wake up, Gumi. Get it together. That's all I gotta say on that. Peace in your hood. Oh yes. La 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 la.